Hello, dear friends and family of Mother Earth. We're very excited to be with you again today and have a lot of information to share with you at this point in your journey, having the human experience. We first want to remind you of some of the information that we shared with you before when we first started this journey together. In the beginning, we explained to you the joint venture that we share from our perspective in the cosmos and with you having the human experience. We shared with you the concepts of the energies that surround you on a daily basis and can almost be compared to what you would consider weather patterns on the surface of Earth. When we first engaged with you, we pointed out the various degrees of energies that compose up your atmosphere and how these energies affect you on a mental, physical, and emotional level, while reminding you that even though you are in a physical form, having the human experience, your spirit is the compass that has always been with you in many other experiences before your current existence. All of the knowledge gained in previous experiences, previous lifetimes on Mother Earth, has exposed you to the infinite wisdom that would be necessary for each and every future journey and existence in human form that you would have on Mother Earth. Navigating these energies on a daily basis, moment by moment even, can be very tedious and overwhelming for some. And we would like to remind you how these energies not only affect you, but what their origins are. The origins of these energies we speak of, compared to the weather patterns there on Earth, develop over time through your conscious and unconscious thought patterns with information your conscious mind is absorbing from the time of birth throughout your entire lifetime. And unconsciously, these patterns have been repeated from one generation to another generation, one lifetime to another lifetime, and in time has been accepted as truth relevant to your existence, and most often have been accepted as truth without questioning the relativity to your existence other than the simple concept of survival. Without getting in too deep regarding the composition of your mind, body, and emotional state, the information that has been absorbed through your conscious mind and has readily been accepted by your unconscious mind without questioning the relevancy of its purpose, this information has developed inside of you and formed the person that you are today. It isn't until you get into your adulthood in your time that you begin to question certain patterns and certain thoughts and certain ideas that have been imposed upon you as the truth. And as we have stated before in other conversations, we have been amongst you since the day you were born, your angels and guides working in tandem with the rest of the universal consciousness to assist you in the process of discerning what is right for you and what is wrong for you, what is good for you and what is not good for you. Through this process, on this journey, we have witnessed you from generation to generation arrive at a pinnacle point in your existence where questioning everything has become the norm. And to that we say bravo to you, as it is the utmost importance of understanding the truth versus what has been trained into your minds. When we say that you have reached a pinnacle, we are speaking of your consciousness. When we speak of your consciousness and the level that you have attained at this point in your existence, we view it as you being so much closer to the light. And the light encompasses all that is, all that was, and all that will be. And because of it existing in the light is the infamy of truth on all levels. It is the truth that matters most throughout the universe and resonates with all existence in the universe. Hence, you are that much closer to becoming part of the universal energetic flow and becoming in rhythm with the rest of the universe. What we mean by this is that your eyes have begun to open from an unconscious state of being where everything taught to you was accepted before is now being questioned and negotiated between your conscious and unconscious mind to find the real truth that not only benefits you in your existence, but the rest of humanity on Mother Earth. This truth of where you are currently at is the key that unlocks the door to the infamous connection with the solar community that surrounds you and that embodies the entire universal existence. We are witnessing more of you on Mother Earth becoming open to the idea and concept that you are not alone and that there are more answers available to you than you were once aware of and that you were made aware of. These answers have been withheld from you for a very long time and are starting to surface in a way that is comprehensible and consciously acceptable at the point in which you are at currently on your individual journeys. There are going to be some at lower levels of consciousness that will not accept change immediately without the influence of greater numbers of individuals in humanity accepting the new information as truth, and as this current wave of acknowledgement and acceptance continues to evolve, a natural sense of freedom, peace, love, and joy will continue to flow in, not only through your conscious mind, affecting your unconscious mind, but your physical self, and your spirit will naturally react to this new wave of energy in a very exciting manner, evoking more confidence in you than ever before, knowing that you are becoming free and separating yourself from the old beliefs that have been impaled upon you from generation to generation and by man, designed in a way to create a false sense of fear and havoc and chaos, to keep you inhibited within your own thoughts and your own mind, without the ability to express yourself with the truth that you were born with, that is all natural and innocent and all-knowing, with the two bodies most important to your existence prevailing in your unconscious mind of that of love and pure light. And this is why we look at an infant, a newborn, as the most precious gift to mankind. It represents the most innocence of all innocence, because it has yet to be tarnished or tainted by the whims and will of a very few controlling factors amongst you. We have spoken of this before. We will not get into it again in regards to the controlling factor of a few amongst you, but their grip on you and your conscious mind has weakened to the point of no return. They must and they will release as they lose strength and power that you have given them willingly over generations and generations. This gap between your existence, your journey in this lifetime on Mother Earth, and the will of the universe, which is free, loving, and of pure light, is closing. This gap is becoming less and less prevalent to the point of creating a spiritual connection that has always been there but was separated through time and by man, through using oppressive measures of control to control the masses. This gap is closing quickly, and many veils have been lifted since we began this conversation some time ago. And again, we are reminding you of what we see to be the journey that you are on. Entails many phases that will inevitably get you to the point of experiencing the free will through free spirit energies, and with that freedom naturally exposes you to more and more light. The loving light that has always been with you in your spirit, not only in this lifetime but many lifetimes before this experience, and will be the most important concept of your future development there on Earth, and will preemptively support your continued trajectory into the light. The energy fields that we compare to your weather patterns on the surface of Mother Earth have already started to change, reminding you that Mother Earth herself as a planet is going through a cleansing process, and we have always been here to assist you, knowing that at some point that is congruent with divine timing, the evolution of your consciousness will be elevated to a point of beyond knowingness and well into acceptance of the all-natural truth that the universe has at its core. In regards to frequency, comparing where you are at currently to where you are evolving to would be comparing the sound of a bass instrument with that of a much higher sounding flute instrument and beyond. Your frequency will be rising to the point that would not be able to be heard through the human ear physically, and this would be you returning home to your natural state in the cosmos, being reunited with your cosmic family. You are so much closer to that experience than you ever were before, and the momentum continues to gain strength as you continue collectively to open your minds to something you consider to be new, but unconsciously knew was always there and spiritually divine, as your spirit, your inner spirit, reacts to each and every step that you get closer to experiencing that existence. As we explained before, you are coming out of the first phase of what we consider 3 phases of your existence in order to get you to the point of reconnecting to the beautiful cosmic energies where your cosmic families have always been and currently exist and are waiting for you, and that reconnection. The first phase was that of acknowledging that certain aspects of your belief systems that have been taught to you may be wrong, and that certain things, ideas, and concepts just don't add up as the final result that you were taught to believe, and that is the conscious awakening phase. The second phase is about revelation, revealing the truth. This is where it becomes difficult for some in your existence to accept the truth versus what they've been taught. What you have been taught thus far have been methodically taught to you through the compass of fear to keep you dependent upon the information you have been given that have affected your emotional being, which inevitably have kept you harnessed and have kept you captive, this false consciousness that was designed to keep you oppressed without knowing the complete truth about any aspect of your existence. You have come through phase 1, and there are still those lingering in phase 1, not believing that there is anything other than what they've been taught, going into phase 2, which in your time would comprise of a 5-year period. You are stepping into the second phase, which is all about revelations, revealing the truth versus what you have been taught from generations to generations. And it is up to you, through your own free will, to be of open mind and keep your mind open to receive this information universally. As from our position, working with those that are in your existence that are of a higher frequency in human form, bringing these revelations to light in order for you to witness for yourself the truth, the universal truths versus what you have been taught from the human perspective. This is where science of man versus spirituality will be engaged in their final course of combating with each other, separating the truth and fact from human discoveries and fiction, and with the information coming in to this battle at a much higher frequency than man could ever create or discover on their own, and would not require an individual of a higher IQ from your standards to ascertain which force would win this battle. And as this second phase unfolds and the truth becomes prevalent for all to see and all to witness, the energies of the collective consciousness will fuel the universal frequencies existing above the surface of Mother Earth to a higher frequency, creating an energy force that would be unbeatable, unstoppable, through the simple concepts of man. The second phase will not be easy for all, but we believe it will be easy for most to consciously digest the new revelations and the new concepts that simply make sense of a tumultuously driven energy created by and adopted by man. We are here to help guide you through this second phase so that you are able to accept what's been hidden from you in the form of truth and universal truth. And as you have always known regarding the truth, that the truth will set you free. So you are in between phases, phase 1 and phase 2. You're going into phase 2. You are slowly unlocking that window of opportunity to achieve the angelic connection between your current existence and the reconnection with the universal existence and the cosmic families that represent the origins in which you first came into existence here on Mother Earth. There's so much to share with you moving forward, and we are delighted to realize the amount of effort that you have put into this idea of opening your minds and accepting something greater than your current existence and everything that you've been taught thus far through the apparatuses built by man, affecting you on all levels: mind, body, your emotions, and your spirit, and moving in a direction that is in phase 2 of being shown the truth, accepting the truth, acknowledging the truth, and being open to more of the truth, getting you that much closer to setting you free, moving you into the 3rd phase. And we will explain more about the 3rd phase in one of our future conversations. But we want you to know that we're very excited for you and that we are continuing to be with you, move forward with you. We are always around you, and that all you have to do as your part in this journey, this phase, this 2nd phase you're going into, is to release those aspects of your conscious mind that embraces fear as a reality and be open to something that is much more pleasant to embrace, and that is of your light and your love and everything the universe has to offer. You are on your way home, reconnecting with your cosmic families, and will survive this in a physical manner in human form, and you will understand, you will see that your journey in physical form does not have to end in order for you to reconnect with your cosmic family. It is going to happen. The veil that separates us from you is rapidly dissipating, and we will be able to reach out energetically, emotionally, and spiritually to be once again reunited, and will have a dramatic impact on the future of human existence on Mother Earth as she continues to cleanse herself, and you being able to witness it in human form in your time during your journey. We thank you for this time together. We're always here for you. We love you. And all we ask of you for your journey is that you simply enjoy.